and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about.
Let's bring out the starters for your Chicago Bulls. A 6'5" guard, number 6, Alex Caruso.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA team. He said, coming to LA, I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys, and trying to contribute every night. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thank you, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point guard. And for Chicago, all out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the 3 slot. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Morant with it. On the wing, Bane. Here's Adams. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way up.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Caruso finds Ball. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Morant with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Brooks. No good there. Nice D from Levine. About a minute played so far here in the first. Ball feeling it out a bit. Adams, some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention, mischemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Stolen by Levine to the paint. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
I love when Levine uses his quickness on defense. And let's just say so to his teammates and coaches.
Morant against Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Those losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Both free throws good from Morant. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside, Levine. Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Over Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Shot clock at 6. Right side Levine. From down low. And the jumper is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Yep, that one goes. Now ball. Pass to Caruso. Bain against Levine. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. Kennard on the wing. They get it back. Adams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
The pass to Levine. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Jones kicks to Kennard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kennard's got 5 points so far. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Here's Drummond. Knocks it loose. Outside, Jones. Softly drops in the floater.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now here's Dosunmu. Inside, here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Now here's Jones. To the inside. Here's Tillman. He can't get that one.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves it right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Please give a big round of applause for your goal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams and it's center. Here's Ball. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Over in the corner, Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Bain. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the out.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. Bulls trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Bulls with another miss. The Grizzlies shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 13.
And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago beats possession. Two minutes now played in the second quarter, and it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Payne for three. Here's Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Pass to Caruso. Releases. Misses off the left iron. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 11-2 run. Morant against Ball. Offensive rebound. The second effort. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 11 points.
Closer in. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Bean's checked in for Williams. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. Here's Ball. To the left side wing. Bain against Caruso. Shot clock at 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Morant. Here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And they pick up 2. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Morant with the bucket.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Caruso. Vucevic against Morant. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that one's good. Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
For 3, Levine. Here's Vucevic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for DeRozan. Dosunmu comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
They grab their own miss. Vucevic and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in. Good on the second free throw. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Pass to Kennard. Back to Jones. This one for 3. Kennard's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Kennard on the wing. And again, Memphis no good. And so Beverley will bring it up for Chicago. 15-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic against Adams. Tries again. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 11.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Kennard for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end. We have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops when we help. Make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus, and come back and take a half ready. And we can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
They couldn't get anything from the onside. Obviously, plenty of bad shots. But they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now here's Morant. After the miss from Vucevic, can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Outside DeRozan. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bane's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
DeRozan gets the bucket. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Ball gets to DeRozan. Drills the baseline jumper. DeRozan's got 8 points.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Morant against Ball, and they get it back.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
The first one falls. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams has checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 17 points in the game.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
The pass to LaVine. Fires the 3. The Bulls with another miss. Memphis leading by 13. Morant right side. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Ball. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, who's back up. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes to Bane for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Caruso. And that's going to be a travel.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Ball against Morant. Payne for three. The offensive rebound, Clark. And the layup is good.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. The three from Morant. The shot missing. Caruso against Bane. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. It's good. That's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
And here's Morant. He's got 17. Takes the 13-footer. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovables.
Checked in for Chicago. Andrew Beverly comes in for Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That one on DeRozan. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Memphis? Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 14. Here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Vucevic with the bucket. And that's 13 points for Vucevic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Kennard for three. Buries it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
John Conchar, first personal foul.
For Chicago, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Conchar. From past the arc. Kennard's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Dosunmu. Back to Beverly. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his second basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Whew.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the 5 spot. Now DeRozan. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Adams with it. Now guarded by Ball. Adams the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant. Off target from three-point range.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot. Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Jackson down low. DeRozan defending. Jackson, that's good.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Bean passes to DeRozan. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ball against Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside, Levine. There's the pass to Caruso. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brooks kicks to Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 19 points.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. We'll see if they have enough.
First team foul.
Thank you, David.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Morant against Ball, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
A great scorer. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
John Morant. 1 shot.
That's good from Morant. Ball with it. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Six to shoot. Outside, Levine. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And that one's good, Morant.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And the rejection by Jackson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. No good from outside.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Passes it to Caruso. The 3. And again, Chicago. No good. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Ball against Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 26 points for John Morant.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Morant. Brooks finds Jackson. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball up top. Brooks covering. Here's Vucevic. Banked in off the glass.
How about the vicious there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Sinks the triple.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Terry, the pass to Jones, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Now here's Jones. It's Brooks on the wing. Three-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 18. Over in the corner, White. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
.50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman.
Xavier Tillman.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not fall. Memphis in total control. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Terry outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.